So, I wanted to make a video discussing what I see in Gabimaru as a protagonist and discuss the ways in which he is quite different from the normal types of shonen protagonists we usually expect in these types of series, as last episode was pretty crazy in some of the character moments we got through the fights between him and Sagiri. So first of all, similar to the other members of the Dark Trio, Hell's Paradise from the beginning has established that it is most certainly anti-shonen, or at least anti the shonen formula we have come to expect. Not that the old shonen formula is bad in any way, the Dark Trio are just a natural progression of the genre deconstructing itself over time. Now I could talk about the many things we've seen in these first few episodes that make Hell's Paradise anti-shonen, but I want to focus on Gabimaru, because he is at the crux of the matter since he directly inverts the concept of the shonen protagonist from the little we have gotten so far from the anime. First of all, his goal. Every shonen protagonist needs a goal, right? To be the Hokage, the Pirate King, number one hero, etc. Except Gabimaru doesn't have one. Well, sort of. In the first episode, we see him wondering why he won't just die, since he views life as pointless. Until eventually, after discussing stuff with Sagiri, he realizes he still has the goal of getting back to his wife. So he now has a goal, just like every other protagonist. Except no. See, his goal contrasts with what we think of as the typical shonen goals of reaching a height almost beyond humanity, at the pinnacle of your sport, society, or even power. Instead, he just wants to go back to a normal life, living quietly with his wife, not some otherworldly dream. His goal is just his survival, and rather than him setting out on a journey to achieve his goal, he is thrown into a situation without choice. Which is so interesting as the inversion reaches its climax, as instead of seeing a young boy go out to reach the top, we watch him battle a forced situation to try and eventually have a normal life. Second of all, I want to focus on his morality. In most cases in shonen, our protagonist is a good character, for the most part. Sure, they might be a bit of a troublemaker on the side, but usually they are someone we can aspire to be like, and can act as a role model to the audience. Obviously, after seeing these first 3 episodes of the anime, we can see that Gabimaru is definitely not a role model, as he is an apathetic killing machine who is essentially sentenced to death for his crimes, although that last part does not seem to be that fair based on the fact that the political system is very corrupt. Gabimaru is not the good guy. He is not someone we should try to be emulating and aspiring to be like. So far. But maybe he can be. As we see in episode 3, he is unable to kill Sagiri, and despite how hypocritical and mercilessly he has killed people in these last few episodes, he cannot bring himself to harm her, who has done nothing wrong to him and does not deserve it. And as he starts crying out that he's weak and she tells him that it's okay and strong to accept her emotion and it's a sign of strength, not weakness, it really got me thinking about where the author's going to take his character throughout the series. And as I was thinking about his goal of just surviving and getting to be with his wife, it made me realize that his emotional growth is set up in the same sort of arc that his goal is, going from a place of horrible darkness to a place of true humanity, valuing both his own and others' lives as more than just things to be slain, becoming not someone truly good and an icon to be praised for the values they represent, like many of the typical protagonist staples of the genre, but just learning the ability and reaching the point to be a normal, functioning human, the same as his goal of just having a normal life with his wife. It's going from a place of lowness, of a horrible situation, and just being able to crawl along and survive and get to a place of peace. Not otherworldly glory, but peace. It's a brilliant inversion of what we've come to expect from the genre, and I am super excited to see where the character of Gabimaru the Hollow goes next, as we continue on our journey in Hell's Paradise to find the elixir of life. Now isn't that interesting, that in order for him to be pardoned and be able to live a normal life with his wife, he must obtain the elixir of life. What great theming. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you consider dropping a like, comment, or subscribing to the channel, as it really helps. The growth in the channel over the past few weeks has been insane, and we really appreciate it. We promise to continue to put out amazing content, and we hope you will continue to support us. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.